Too sensitive for the U.S. Ambassador to talk about democracy in Kenya when this regime has actually criminalized legitimate rights of the Kenyan people to demonstrate, to picket, and to assemble. This is a right enshrined in the Constitution, and it is even borrowed from the American Constitution. And I really felt hurt when the U.S. Ambassador is dancing and praising democracy in Kenya when such rights are being criminalized and described as destruction of property and rioting and what they, all sorts of descriptions which just prove that the current regime is actually slowly taking this country into a dictatorship. Thank you.
On the burden that has been visited upon Kenyans by the Finance Act 2023, and 3 is on corruption, which is an existential threat to the well-being and future of this country. The Azimio team that has gone for negotiations has got instructions that those 3 issues should be on the table. And I know that once both houses of parliament pass the relevant motions, the next step will be to agree and to frame the agenda items. We would not wish our foreign friends and our foreign partners to get involved in those domestic conversations. We appreciate the support they have given us in the past, and what we are calling upon them is to continue to be consistent. Some of the rights that are being trampled upon in Kenya are rights that were borrowed from the U.S. Constitution. The right to demonstrate, to picket, to protest, and to present petitions to public authorities is almost lifted, copy and paste from the U.S. jurisprudence. We expect that when they come to Africa, the same rules that they apply in their homeland should be the same rules they apply in Africa. And I think that there is a dangerous trend that is coming up where our foreign partners are more concerned about supply chain diversification, are more concerned about the continuity of business rather than the sanctity of life in those jurisdictions where they operate. We want our friends to think about lives as much as they think about supply chain, to think about rights as much as they think about the disruptions that have been brought about by the Ukraine and Russian war. In very sensitive domestic issues. So we would expect a withdrawal, we would expect a clarification that that is not the official position of the US government. We believe that Americans are able to discern in cases where there are clear and systematic abuse of human and constitutional rights. These cannot just be swept under the carpet. The fact that we want American companies to come to Kenya should not blind us to the injustices that are being visited upon Kenyans by a government that is supposed to protect them.
All right, thank you.
Apology. She owes that to Kenyans, and she do it as soon as possible.
Thank you.